Alright, welcome back to the Bluebelly Gaming channel. We're gonna go with a shorter video today, and I'm gonna show you this Case 235 small tractor. This is for small farms, and I'm actually gonna use it. It's by TimModding, who has his own Facebook group. If you're interested in that sort of thing, I'm gonna go ahead and try to take this slow here. I accidentally got some grass in the bucket, which I didn't mean to. But as you can see, you can get a front loader on it. There's also a bagger that you can get. But I'm in a big field here, so I don't want to bag it. I will, excuse me, I will work with it later. But I just wanted to show everyone this great little mod because it's so versatile and it works really well. This field work is maybe a bit much for a tractor like this, but you can use this around your farm. You can use it to keep weeds under control, but it is big enough to pull a number of different implements. It has the power to handle its business, so to speak. I'm just going to give it a few laps here so you can see what it looks like. And if you are looking for, one of the things that I like about this machine is it's small enough for some of these smaller farms that might have narrow areas to drive in and that kind of thing. You could buy a machine like this. I'll show you in the store. It's under small tractors, and then it is right here, IH235. And if you look at it just stripped down, bare bones, it's not much bigger than a garden tractor, honestly. But once you put some bells and whistles on it, it looks much bigger. You can put these massive duals on there. That'd be kind of silly in my mind. But I like, if you wanted to beef it up a little bit, something like that would look really nice. But I'm much more of a standard kind of guy. I actually think I kept the original wheels on it. But once you put the front loader and the mower on, it can be a nice little tractor. But here's one thing I really like about it is the price point. $6 grand. You can throw the mower on it for another grand, something like that, and the front loader. And now suddenly you've got a vehicle that if you're doing like a start from scratch, or you're doing some kind of playthrough that you don't want to go into $40,000 in debt just to get your first few vehicles, this is a great way to go, I think. I really like this little mower. And one of the differences between TimModding and some of the other modding groups out there, Tim actually built this, right? He showed us in his group the shots from Blender where he's 3D modeled this vehicle. And if you're looking for modders who aren't just going out on either stealing mods from other games and bringing them in, which there's a time and a place for everything. I'm not knocking people who do that, but if you're looking for people who are making mods from scratch, I have yet to find anybody who's doing what Tim is doing. So in that regard, I just wanted to give him the press, so to speak. If you go on really any of the modding sites, especially I think it's FS19 mods, he is where I found this. But if you go on most of them and you find this, type in Case 235 and you'll get this tractor, and it can be the centerpiece of a lot of people's farms. That's not where I want to go. That's a little too rocky there. It could really be a central piece of equipment for a lot of people. And if you've got a low-level cow farm and you need to be doing mowing a lot of hay and straw, you might think, well, I don't want to start off with something that small. I want to jump right to a 3 mower batwing kind of operation. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. But I think this mower and setup is great for either a starter cow farm, dairy farm, or maybe even a horse farm. You've got the bucket for your oats, and you've got the mower to start making your own hay. I mean, if you're looking for a genuine start. And another thing I like about Case, I was going to say this earlier, but I like that Case fits in any theme farm. You want to do an American farm, this Case works. You want to do a Canadian farm, this Case works. You want to do a European farm, this Case works. And I think that's a really cool aspect of it as well. Um, you know, I would have enough horsepower here to pull, maybe not one of the massive loading wagons, but I bet I could pull a small loading wagon behind it. Or like I was gonna say earlier, there is a bagger. I don't use it because I like to mow like this and then come through and ted it to make hay, or just straight pick it up if I'm going to be doing silage. But for people who want a bagger, and then you can take the grass like this, you could have essentially a one implement sheep farm and or one tractor sheep farm. Like if you really wanted to go small time, you could get pallet fork for this thing and a small little water bowser, and this could literally be your only necessary equipment, and you could keep a sheep farm going, which would be kind of a neat idea to do sometime. Maybe I should do that. But I just wanted to show folks this tractor. I've really enjoyed using it, and I want to do my best to be highlighting good modders in the near future. So if you have a suggestion for another mod that I should feature here, and you know, I'll load it into one of my farms and do something fun with it, feel free to drop a suggestion down in the comment section. And if you liked learning about this tractor and want to see more, please drop a like on the video, and I will see what I can do to bring you more of these kind of short form but hopefully informative videos. Thank you all, and catch you in the next one. Bye for now.